Three-digit subtraction, with and without trading. In this video, we are going to review what we are doing when we subtract three-digit numbers. We will work through 4 equations. The first one will not involve trading. The second one will involve 1 trade. The third one will involve 2 trades. And the last one will involve 2 trades across a middle zero. We will use base 10 blocks to illustrate what we're doing when we subtract. Let's start with 526 minus 214. So I'm going to look at my top number first, 526. I need to build 526 using base 10 blocks. Starting with my hundreds, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 500, 510, 520, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have 5 hundreds, 2 tens, and 6 ones. That equals 526. Now I'm ready to think about my subtraction. I am going to start in the ones place, where I have 6 minus 4. I need to take away 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me with 1, 2. I have 2 ones left. I need to write that into my equation. So I'm going to put a 2 in the ones column. Now I can move to the tens column, where I see 2 minus 1. So I need to take away 1 tens stick. That leaves me with 1 tens stick. I need to write that into my equation in the tens column. 1. Now I'm ready to move into my hundreds place, where I see 5 minus 2. I need to take away 2 hundreds flats. 1, 2. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3 hundreds flats. I need to write that into my equation in the hundreds column. 3. Now I know that 526 minus 214 equals 312. Now let's look at 486 minus 159. I start with my number on top, 486, and I need to build that using base 10 blocks. There is a 4 in the hundreds place, so that tells me I need 4 100 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is an 8 in the tens place. That tells me I need 8 tens sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there is a 6 in the ones place. That tells me I need 6 ones cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 481, 482, 483, 484, 485, and 486. Now I have built 486. Now I am ready to think about the subtraction. So I will start in the ones place, where I see 6 minus 9. I go over here to take away 9 ones cubes, and I realize I cannot do it. I don't have enough. I need to make a trade. So I will go to my neighbor in the tens column, and I will trade 1 10 stick for 10 ones. So I will take out 1 10 stick, and I will put in 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have made a trade. Anytime you make a trade, you've got to show it in your equation. So I need to mark this. I no longer have 8 tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. So I am going to change my 8 to a 7 in the tens column. Then I look at my ones. I no longer have 6 ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 ones. So I'm going to change my 6 to a 16 in the ones column. Now I can think about the subtraction again. I was trying to take away 9. Do I have 9 I can take away now? I sure do. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 ones cubes left. So I need to write that into my equation in the ones column. 7. Now I'm ready to go to the tens column. And I see 7 minus 5. So I go over to my 10 sticks. Can I take away 5? I sure can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves me with 1, 2. I have 2 10 sticks left. So I need to write that into my equation. 7 minus 5 is 2, and I will put a 2 in the tens column. Now I am ready to move to the hundreds column, where I see 4 minus 1. Can I take away 1 hundredths flat? I sure can. So let's do that. Take out 1. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3. I have 3 hundredths flats left. So I need to write 3 in my equation in the hundreds place. Now I know that 486 minus 159 equals 327. Let's look at 553 minus 275. This is a 3-digit number minus a 3-digit number. But we are still going to start with our first number, the number on top, 553. I have to start by building that with base 10 blocks. I see a 5 in the hundreds place, so I'm going to put in 5 hundreds flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I move to the tens place and I see a 5, so I have 5 tens sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I look at the ones place and I have 3 ones. So I'm going to put in 3 ones cubes. Oops. Now I have built 553. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510, 520, 530, 540, 550, 551, 552, 553. Now I can get back to thinking about the subtraction. So we're going to start in the ones place where I see 3 minus 5. Well, I go over here to take away 5 ones cubes and I realize I can't. I only have 3. That means I'm going to go next door and make a trade. I am going to go to the tens column. I'm going to trade 1 10 stick for 10 ones cubes. So I took out 1 10 stick and now I'm going to put in 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I've made a trade. Anytime I make a trade, I need to show that in my equation. So I no longer have 5 tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will change the 5 to a 4. And I no longer have only 3 ones cubes. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 ones cubes. So I'm going to change my 3 to a 13. Now I can think about the subtraction. I was trying to take away 5. Can I take away 5? I sure can. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 left. So I'm going to write that into my equation in the ones column. Now I'm ready to think about the tens. And I see 4 minus 7. So I go over here to take away 7 tens and I realize I cannot. I don't have enough. So again, I'm going to go to my neighbor and trade. I'm going to trade 1 100ths flat for 10 10 sticks. So I take out 1 100ths flat and I need to put in 10 10 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made a trade. Anytime we trade, we have to show it in our equation. So I no longer have 5 100ths flats. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to change the 5 to a 4. And I no longer have 4 10 sticks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 10 sticks. So I'm going to change that 4 to a 14. Now can I take away 7? I sure can. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 10 sticks left. So I need to write that into my equation in the tens column. Now I'm ready to move into the hundreds, where I see 4 minus 2. Can I take away 2? I sure can. So I need to do that. 1, 2. That leaves me with 1, 2. I have 2 100ths flats left, so I need to write 2 in my hundreds column. Now I know that 553 minus 275 equals 278. Now let's look at 405 minus 217. I have already built 405 for us to look at. 100, 200, 300, 400, 401, 402, 403, 404, 405. Now you may notice there are no 10 sticks. Of course, that's because there are 0 tens in 405. This is called subtracting across a middle zero. And sometimes this can be confusing. So let's look at it. We start in the ones place, just like always, and we need to do 5 minus 7. To do that, I come over here to take away 7 ones. Can't do it. There's only 5. So I go next door to make a trade. However, there are no 10 sticks for me to trade with. So I have to go all the way over to the hundreds flats. So I'm going to take out 1 hundreds flat, and I'm going to put in 10 tens sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I made a trade. Every time you make a trade, you have to show it in your equation. So let's show what we just did. We took out a hundreds flat. Now I only have 1, 2, 3 hundreds flats. So I'm going to change that 4 to a 3. And I had 0 tens, but I got a bunch of them there now, so I'm going to cross out my 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 10 sticks. So I'm going to change that to a 10. Great. I'm still, though, working in my ones column. I still can't take away 7 ones. So there is another trade I have to make. I have to take out 1 10 stick and put in 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have made another trade. Again, I have to show that trade in my equation. So I'm going to show what I just did. I took out a 10 stick, so I no longer have 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to change that 10 to a 9. And I no longer have 5 ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 ones now. Now, finally, I can get back to my subtraction. Can I take away 7 ones now? Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I took out 7 ones. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves me with 8 ones. Now I can move to the tens place. I see 9 minus 1. Do I have 1 10 stick to take away? Yes, I do. So I'm going to do that. Take out 1 10 stick. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves me with 8 10 sticks, so I'm going to put an 8 in my tens column. Now I can move to the hundreds column. 3 minus 2. Do I have 2 100s flats that I can take away? Yes, I do. So I'm going to do it. 1, 2. That leaves me with 1 100s flat. So I'm going to write down 1 in my hundreds column. Now I know that 405 minus 217 is 188. And I also know that when there is a middle zero, I have to make multiple trades in order to solve the equation. That was a lot of subtracting we did today. We did some subtracting with no trading. We did some with one trade. We did one problem that had two trades. And then we did another problem where you subtracted across a middle zero on top. Let us always remember that we trade with the number next door when we don't have enough to subtract. And we show that trade by regrouping the numbers in the ones or the tens place. So keep those things in mind. Good luck, keep practicing, and happy subtracting.